In 2017, Princess Aminah of Johor shocked the world by marrying a Dutch commoner, defying royal tradition. Initially opposed, her father, Sultan Ibrahim, eventually consented with conditions. Lately, whispers of turmoil troubled the couple's life. What conditions were set for the wedding? And what are the rumors troubling the couple? Join us to discover this remarkable love story. This is Crown Buzz channel. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Let's begin. Princess Aminah Maimuna Iskandariya is the second child and only daughter of Sultan Ibrahim Iskandar of Johor. Sultan Ibrahim, who got promoted to King of Malaysia by the national throne in October 2023, is one of the richest men in Malaysia. The king's investments in telecommunications, real estate, and oil and gas boosted his net worth to an estimated $5.7 billion, according to Bloomberg. Sultan Ibrahim of Johor and his family are not only rich, they are also very powerful. Johor is the only state in the country that has a private army. It should be highlighted that the army predates recent history, being a precondition for Johor's entry into the Federation of Malaya in 1946. With the world at her feet and the power of a royal lineage behind her, what led the princess to choose the path of love with a commoner? Princess Amina, the second of Sultan Ibrahim's 6 children, was raised amidst luxury and pursued her early education at prestigious schools in Johor Bahru and Singapore. Her academic journey continued with A-levels at LaSalle College of the Arts in Singapore and at Australian International School, where she got her higher school certificate. Although details of her university education are sparse, it's reported she graduated with a degree in economics, showcasing her unwavering dedication to learning. At just 21, Princess Amina showcased her entrepreneurial spirit by launching Weds, a skincare line, underlining her passion for beauty. Not just a figurehead, she actively participated in her brand's promotion and took on roles as both designer and director. Her parents admired her drive and hard work, a trait that hinted at her future independence. Princess Amina took her skincare brand, Weds, to stores, spas, and salons, but her ambition didn't stop there. Eager to grow, she aimed to diversify into shampoos, fragrances, and makeup, and even dreamt of opening her own hair salon and spa in Johor Bahru. On March 3, 2017, she cemented her status as an accomplished businesswoman by joining Red Tone Company's board and emerging as its major shareholder. With a formidable leadership track record across various sectors, she now chairs Berjaya Waterfront and Berjaya Assets Berhad, owns a KFC franchise in Johor Bahru, and spearheads the Johor Darul Tazim Football Club. Beyond her academic and business pursuits, Princess Amina also nurtured other passions. She inherited her mother's talent for drawing and became a respected artist. In 2021, artist Amina presented her debut solo exhibition, showcasing vibrant artworks inspired and illuminated by the moonlight. Remarkable! Is there anything she can't do? The princess couldn't fall in love, and when she turned 29 in 2015, her parents became worried. Why wouldn't their daughter fall in love? Her father brought many suitors from the other royal families, but Princess Amina said no to them all. She was determined not to marry because of duty, but would marry for love. Princess Amina herself wasn't happy, but she preferred being alone than marrying someone she didn't love. The princess continued her search and kept on failing. Despite her disappointment, the princess was still determined to find love. One day, the princess went to a Malaysian cafe for a snack. Then something happened. She saw him. The manager of the cafe stood out with his European features. He introduced himself as Dennis and wanted to serve the elegant princess. Dennis did more than serve the princess that day. He stole her heart, and she also stole his. As the two of them looked at each other, they had an instant chemistry. That day wouldn't be the last day they would see each other. They had fallen in love at first sight, and according to rumors, that love could be wearing off. The princess wouldn't be the only royal to marry a commoner and experience trouble in their marriage. Amelia Thraipura Henderson is a Malaysian Indian-Scottish model and actress, and one of the leading faces in the Malaysian entertainment scene. The beautiful model married Tunku Dato Haruna Rashid Putra Tunku Anwar, a Kedah royal, in 2015. Unfortunately, in 2018, they divorced. Are Princess Amina and Dennis about to have the same fate? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Before we expose the couple's struggles and the rumors, there are some things you should know about Dennis. Dennis didn't come to Malaysia to marry a princess. According to reports, he didn't know he had even met royalty when he decided to serve her. Dennis Verbas was born in Lisa, a town near Amsterdam. His father is a florist and his mother a clothier. After graduating from college, Dennis pursued his interests in sports, something he has in common with Princess Amina, who herself is the president of a football club. Dennis became a semi-professional. Then, he got a job opportunity in Singapore. Tampines Rovers Football Club in Singapore offered him the role of their marketing manager. Like Princess Amina, Dennis is very ambitious. He wasn't satisfied in his position, so he also worked part-time as a model for magazines and found work as a manager. It was in the cafe that he managed that he met Princess Amina. What an amazing surprise. Incidentally, Dennis's surname means surprise in Dutch. The two of them have dated with a purpose. They wanted to get married, but Sultan Ibrahim said no. This was his only daughter. She wouldn't marry a commoner. But Princess Amina was as stubborn as her dad. She tried every time to get her father to agree, and for 3 years he didn't budge. Like father, like daughter. Eventually, the Sultan had an idea. He told the couple he would agree to their marriage only on certain conditions, which would be contained in a marriage contract. These conditions were tough. The Sultan stipulated that Dennis must convert to Islam to marry his daughter, adopt a Muslim name, and accept that their children would not ascend to the Sultanate. Despite these demands, the lovers were unfazed. The couple agreed, and Dennis signed the contract publicly in one of the largest mosques in Malaysia. He became a Muslim, and his name changed to Dennis Mohammed Abdullah. After the contract was signed, the princess and the commoner got married according to Muslim Malay custom at the Serene Hill Palace. The marriage was a private ceremony which only family and friends attended. The couple dressed in traditional Malay wedding clothing, with the couples both wearing white. Dennis Mohammed paid the dowry of 22.50 ringgit, which is around $5 as custom demanded. The couple had their reception in the evening, and 1,200 guests attended to witness the glory and luxury of the princess's wedding. The citizens were not left out. They watched the proceedings of the wedding on a big screen at Dataran Bandaraya, a square in Johor Bahru. The two looked poised for a long life together. Then the rumors started. The rumors claimed the princess was a bad wife and couldn't keep a home. They also claimed that the couple kept fighting. When the rumors refused to end, the princess has to come out to deny them. Rumors were described as malicious and untrue, and the Johor Royals were troubled by the spread of unfounded rumors about their private lives by careless individuals. The couple went out to official functions together and looked pretty happy. In 2020, the couple had a daughter, Layla Sophia, and in 2022, the princess gave birth to a boy. After giving birth, the family retreated from the public eye. Today, Dennis Mohammed works to provide for his family and is now the head of one of the leading real estate development companies in Malaysia. Apart from the real estate company, Dennis Mohammed and his family hold a 30% stake in a major railroad company, Berjaya. It is fair to say that they have found happiness and success in their lives. What are your thoughts? Does it look like the princess will regret deifying tradition and getting married to a non-royal? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates.